So this is the fourth question I have taken here. So in NCERT, you will be reading all these kind of molecules. Many other compounds are there in the textbook, of which has importance in the daily life. So you will have to remember all those things. You cannot afford to forget these things. They are continuously being asked in our exam. So these are certain options that are there as such in the textbook over there. So which of the following is a commercial blood cholesterol lowering agent? So if a person is diagnosed with excessive cholesterol in the blood, then which of these will the doctor prescribe him? That is the question as such it is asked. It is a direct NCERT derived concept here. Now let us discuss the options as such. Cyclosporin A is a drug which is used for the purpose of decreasing the immunity. Now when do you want to decrease the immunity? Let us say that you have a person, God forbid, they have, let us say, a liver transplant being done or a kidney transplant being done. So the cell mediated immunity, that is another question that has been asked in the exam. Which of the following immunity type of immunity will help in which will do the organ transplant rejection, graft rejection, that is by the cell mediated immunity, T cells. So cyclosporin will decrease the cell mediated immunity. So that is why it is utilized for the purpose of decreasing the immunity of a person. So especially in a person who has undergone these kind of transplant cases, for the purpose of the body to make it not reject any kind of grafts, we will be using this particular drug in those kind of patients. Now streptokinase is called as the clot buster. So if at all you are having a clot in one of your blood vessels, let's say the patient is having myocardial infarction, heart attack, in that kind of a situation there will be a big clot inside the blood vessel. So this is utilized for the purpose of lysing the clot and again regaining the flow of blood within the arteries. So that is where you are using this. So clot buster, it is a direct question in streptokinase. This was asked I think in 2016. In 2016 they had asked this question. In a question in which a lot of options were given, this was one of the answers which was supposed to be correct over there. Now lipase is an enzyme which digests the lipid. So lipases are present in the intestinal juice as well as the pancreatic juice. It is a substance which is present normally inside the human body itself. So that will be digesting the lipids that you are taking inside. Now lipids are made up of 3 fatty acids plus glycerol. So again, this was a question that was asked in the year 2016 again. So these are very important topics as such. The structure of what you call this as triglyceride. So there are 3 fatty acids attached to one glycerol molecule and that is forming triglyceride. So a question based on the structure of triglyceride was asked in 2016. So lipases will digest lipid and it is also present in your things like, let's say, detergents. They will be adding lipases so that whatever lipids are present on the shirt of the person from sweat or from dirt, that can be digested from there. Now statin is the commercial blood cholesterol lowering agent. So the answer for this question is option number 1. It is one of a very famous drug, which is very commonly used drug in the present era. Now there are many statins over there, atorvastatin, rosuvastatin. Now patient takes it at a very high level. So people are being given statin over there. Now this is the commercial blood cholesterol lowering agent the question is talking about. So these 4 molecules are there in the textbook. Please read them and please mark it then and there itself, because Neet has already asked these kind of questions over there. Now they can ask it as a match the following question also, like the question that they had asked in 2016. So let's proceed to the next question.